Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I attempted to do the $20 makeup challenge in which, well, okay, my understanding of this challenge is that you go to the drugstore and you attempt to purchase only $20 worth of products, and then you go home and you film a full face of just using those products. My sister, however, thinks I did it wrong, but anyway, we're just gonna move on. So I'm looking at my receipt right now and I'm gonna be honest, I spent more than $20. I think I spent $35 or something around that range. I can't tell you what my total is because my sister bought a bunch of things and like we put it on the same tag. I did kind of struggle with this challenge only because I am doing the BDS boycott. I'm participating in that movement and it is really hard to find like the good, cheap, affordable makeup that isn't on the BDS boycott list. So everything in this video is BDS safe, but let me tell you, I had a hard time picking out products and as a result, I went over budget. So spoiler alert, I failed at the challenge because I spent more than $20, but I wanted to film it anyway because I feel like I have some really good products here. So the first thing that I bought is this e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. My first impression of it is that it looks a lot like the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I'm pretty excited about because I do like that concealer. It's so cute and tiny. I bought the color Light and I'm not sure if this is gonna work for me. I'm afraid it's gonna be way too light. Wait, actually no, that's gonna be just fine. But I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eyes and my eyelids to prime for eyeshadow. I didn't buy foundation because I wanted to keep this video true to my style, and in general, I don't wear foundation, and so I felt like I shouldn't buy foundation. And I bought this concealer for $4. I am currently wearing sunscreen, so that's what's on my face right now. It's actually kind of like a tinted sunscreen from Paula's Choice. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit because I do have like a little bit of color on my face, but it's actually a little bit too light for me. So if anything, I probably look like a ghost. So the concealer itself is pretty nice. As it blends out, it looks like it's getting a little bit lighter. This actually is a great color for me. I thought light would be way too light for me, but this actually looks really close to my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer that I normally use. It has really nice coverage. I'm pleasantly surprised. Like it covered up the little blemish on my nose really nicely. I'm gonna add some more in the hollows of my eyes and some on my chin and around my mouth. This is a really nice concealer. I am so impressed. So for this look, I really wanted to focus on the skin, and so I bought this e.l.f. blush palette, which I'm really excited about because I've heard really good things about it. It's actually quite large and it looks like this. We have two pinks, a really pretty shimmery coral color, and then a brown color, which I think could kind of function as like a warm blush or a contour. And I also bought a e.l.f. highlighting brush to apply this, so we're just gonna go ahead and go in, I guess. You get a really nice mirror in here. Like, I'm gonna stop using my Lila palette and switch to using this because this is awesome. So I'm just gonna rosy up my cheeks. It's like a little bit patchy. It's like clinging right here. This brush is pretty nice though. Okay, now it's blending out a lot nicer. Wow, that's actually really beautiful. This color reminds me a lot of like a darker version of NARS Orgasm. So the blush isn't gliding on quite as smooth as I would like, but I do think that's my fault because I'm not wearing any powder underneath. Like I'm just having bare skin and then sunscreen on top. So it is kind of grabbing. It's not really gliding on quite like I would want. This darker shade as bronzer and hit it further back. Gonna do the top of the forehead, and I also would like to take this as eyeshadow. So I'm taking a clean brush and I'm gonna dip into this darker shade and I'm going to lightly use it as eyeshadow. I love using blushes as eyeshadows because I have brown eyes and I feel like those warm pinky corally colors that work really well on the cheeks also look really beautiful on the eyes as well. So you can see that this is just adding a little something to the crease to give the eye some definition. And I like how warm it is and how it's framing my eyes. So I also picked up this e.l.f. baked highlighter. I did not mean to buy so many e.l.f. things, but I feel like e.l.f. is so underrated and they have some really good stuff. And I'm not a big e.l.f. makeup user. Like I love these makeup removing wipes, but this is like the extent of what I know about e.l.f. So I really wanted to get out there and try some more e.l.f. actual makeup. So I bought this baked highlighter and it looks gorgeous. So I'm just gonna take the same highlighting brush that I was using for my blush and for my bronzer. Sometimes with baked products, there's like a film on the top where you have to kind of like work to get it anywhere. Let's do a little swatch. Okay, so it's really subtle. Okay, so it's right here on my hand. I don't know if you can see it. It's really subtle. Wow, that's actually really pretty. It reminds me a lot of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders in the shade Luminous Light. Okay, so I want to do something on my lid, but I don't want to use this baked highlighter because it's really beautiful on the face. Like you can see, I dusted it like on the apples of my cheeks and on my cheekbones, and it looks really, really beautiful and like ethereal and luminous. But for my eyelids, I want something that packs a little bit more of a punch, so I'm gonna go raid my sister's makeup drawer. And I return with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. This is a really famous highlighter, I think, and my sister absolutely loves it, and so I know it's good, so I'm gonna use it on my eyelids. And I'm going to apply it to my eyelid. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay, I'm gonna use my fingertip now. And Wet n Wild is also BDS safe, so don't worry. Now for brows, this is not something new that I bought at the drugstore, but this is something that is available at the drugstore that I have been using for a while, and this is the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. I'm just gonna throw this on my brows really fast because I don't like filling them in because they're already quite dark. So I like to just put in some clear brow gel just so that they hold their shape throughout the day. For mascara, I bought the Physicians Formula Killer Curves Mascara. I already know that I love this mascara because I've been using it since January, I think, when I bought it on Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on and I'll be right back. And that is a mascara on. Hopefully I did a good enough job. I always get it all over my eyelids. And then finally for lips, I picked up a Milani, what is this even called? A Milani Color Statement lipstick in the color Naturally Chic. This looked really pretty, and so I hope it's as pretty as I want it to be. Wow, that's a really nice color. You know what, while we're here, just while we're here, I'm gonna throw on some of this Precious Petals highlight onto my cheekbones. Oh wow. And this is a completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll put all the prices of the products that I bought in the info box down below for you to go check out. If I can find it online, I'll also link them down below. This look is really glowy, it's fresh, it's summery, and I really like it. I think the concealer is awesome. I'm definitely going to switch to using this concealer. Granted, it performs well throughout the day. So that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and spending this time with me. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.